Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Monday night live stream where tonight we're going to be doing some workers and resources. And last time we found some oil, some pretty good oil, and I'm hoping that can help turn the tide on our finances. But first we're going to do the hellos, how do you do's, and the news. So hello everybody and welcome. Yes, Brandon, oil. We're going to be doing oil tonight. Yes. Right. Hey, Hellish, how did you do it? From park to stream in less than 8 minutes. Yes, I posted some pictures on the Discord. If you want to get over to my Discord, you can go have a look at them. I believe they're actually in the Viewer Plus channel, though. So you have to be Viewer Plus for those pictures. I was in a park today. Yes. I took one of my children and met up with some other children and parents, and we did various different activities, including a rowing boat, which I don't think I've ever rowed a boat before. I think it was my first ever time rowing a boat. There isn't a photo of me rowing the boat. Well, there is, but the kids are in it, so we won't be having that. But there we go. There's a log. There's a picture of me lying on a log. That is right. Good evening, welcome everybody. Yes. I don't know about oil and children. Almost certainly oil. Good old oil. Yes, that's right, Jackamak. Good old oil. Welcome indeed. All right, I think we've caught up with... I wonder if you can build more pumps if you didn't take the one in the middle. Maybe, Jimmy Jones? Maybe. I don't know how many pumps maybe I can get in there. Maybe instead of having one right in the middle, we could have like 4 or 5 in like a pentagon or something. Yes, I think we should do something like that. You remember your first rowing boat experience on the river? Okay. You seem to have a pull to the railway viaduct. Well, what we did was myself and one of the other parents rowed out to the middle of the lake, and then we all swapped over and let the kids do it. Mostly we went round in circles, but they enjoyed themselves. I'm guessing you'll need a massive oil storage place? Maybe. I think it's going to have to go into some storage, Jackamak. I think it's going to have to go into some storage. Yes, you want to build a few around a depot. Yeah, a loading depot. Now, I wonder it doesn't. We might need storage between the. We'll get to that in a minute. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good weekend. I had a very busy weekend. Yes. We went out as a family. We had a day trip out to Matlock. A very nice place with Matlock. We didn't go to like the cable cars and all that sort of thing, but I did see them in the distance. And we went also to a festival as well, which was a very busy day. So I'm actually quite tired at the moment, to be completely honest with you guys. I am very low on energy with all the different activities I've been doing recently. So we've got the lights slightly low tonight. So this is, hang on, let me see if I can do it. This is normal Hellish. This is more chilled lighting Hellish for tonight. You spent your Sunday doing taxes. Ooh. But at least HMRC owes you. Yay. Yeah. I do my taxes monthly at the moment, just to keep on top of them. And I'm not sure, but we're not going to go down the rabbit hole of the making tax digital and all that rubbish. But yes, I go through and update mine monthly. So whenever I have to actually do something, there's not much to do. Yes. Right. Brandon says, I've been doing oil planning today in Foxhole. That's a completely different game. And yeah, and Gerard says, we want to build a few pump jacks around a depot, but the question is, will we need storage? Well, let's go and have a look at the news and see how things are getting on. And we'll then get into the gameplay shortly. So first up in the news and bits is recent videos. We did a couple of viewers games a little while ago, and this video down here about a potential broken default setting, I think maybe it should be changed. I really do think it should be changed. But, you know, everybody's opinion's different. Go check out that video if you haven't seen it. And my first in a potential series of open loco videos. Now, I say potential. The reason why I said potential is because it depends how well that video does as to maybe how many more I might do in a series, right? It's the same as a lot of things that I try for experiments and try doing different things and see how they go. Now, at the moment, this video is trending right at the top of the band of channel average. So if you take all my popular OpenTTD, all of the things that are doing well on pixels and platforms, that one's trending top. Now, it's not gone absolute stonks like what video did I do? The many ways Open Loco is better than OpenTTD. That video did 13 times higher than usual. That was one of what we call an outlier, an anomaly. But yeah, so if you want to check out some Open Loco gameplay, definitely go and have a look at that video. What else have we got? Well, we have the opportunity tonight to do a bonus live giveaway. Throughout the live stream, I'll be giving you guys the chance to activate a live giveaway, and we're going to get the wheel to tell us what the objective is to activate that live giveaway. So, wheel! Yeah, almost on time. Hello, wheel. So the wheel's going to tell us what the objective is. If you guys reach that objective, then we'll do an extra giveaway. So let's see what it is. It doesn't look like it's instant. It is 5 brand new or gift Viewer Plus subs. Okay, there we go. So that's what we're doing tonight. And just for anybody who doesn't know, Viewer Plus is like my own little system. So we've got Twitch subs, YouTube channel memberships, and Viewer Plus. It's kind of like Patreon, but my own system there. And you can see a comparison of the benefits. If you want to know more, you can either pause that screen and read it better, or you can head out to the website. There is a page dedicated to all the information about Viewer Plus on the website. And of course, you can do Viewer Plus gifting through the digital Hellish store. What else have we got? Yeah, so if we reach that target, we'll do a live giveaway in the stream. We have to reach it before the end of the live stream, and that's in addition to the current monthly giveaway. So the current monthly giveaway is a Settlers GOG bundle, and if you want to take part in that, you need to go to portal.masterhellish.net. Okay, so a couple of trips coming up. At the end of September, I'll be at a LAN party in Barnsley. At the beginning of October, I'll be in York for the weekend. All the trips are listed as events in Discord, and there is a thread for each one in the general channel. So get over to the Discord if you want to know more about that. Also, the Discord's the place for the OpenTTD server information. The retro counter, I think, is up to date. Let's just double check. Boop. Oh, okay. We're only 9 away from needing to update that, so we might have to update that at some point in the live stream. Yeah? And then that's pretty much it. Just a reminder that you need to subscribe if you want to see more Trains, Transport, Tycoon, and this sort of thing. And we're about ready to launch the game. So I'll get the game launching, and you guys can shoot any questions over to me whilst that's in the progress of going up there. You swear every Workers and Resources stream we spin 5 Viewer Plus subs. Yeah, I mean, the options, I can't remember what the options are because I wrote them down and I just copy and paste them into the wheel. To be honest, I can't remember. But it's popped up a lot recently. We have a log in the moderator chat on Discord. So we've got a moderator channel on Discord, and we have a log of all the wheel results and things. And if we look back on the 3rd of August, it was the Viewer Plus gift subs as well. But it hasn't always been. So never mind. There we go. Right, the game is loading. The game is loading. Yes. Jackamak says the game scratches both the micro and macro management itch for me. Yeah, I suppose it works on a number of levels, doesn't it? Right, I've got two autosaves. I tend to ignore the autosaves because that's probably not what we want. Right, looks like things are loading good. Good evening, Thomas. Welcome to the stream. Yes, so we can get a counter on the screen to let us know how close we are to that extra live giveaway. Now, the counter just says memberships for giveaway targets, so I think that's probably appropriate. We get that set to 0. Let's just double check a couple of things. Yeah, it looks like everything's going well. Everything's running to time, which is nice, isn't it? Gerald says, in realistic mode, it sort of crosses between Settlers and City Skylines. Yeah, I can see what you say there, Gerard, because you got the City Skyline side of things, because you're doing things at a large scale. Roads here, buildings go there, these resources, these services need to go in various different places. But then you are managing the resources between location, and like you have to get the resources from one place, make sure you've got enough of that resource, make sure it's distributed to where it needs to be distributed to, like Settlers. Yeah, I think Settlers is one of my all-time favorites. I've wanted to do like a tier list of like my all-time favorite games, but the problem is, for me, is that I keep forgetting about absolute banger of games that I love, that I should put on the tier list, that I pretty much would. Yeah. Jackamak says City Skylines 2 still disappoints you, but it's a good. There's a few good city builders in development that could replace it. I think as a base game, it's not too bad now. Like they fixed a lot of the performance issues, they fixed the bugginess, but I think, even though in some ways it's superior to City Skylines 1 in terms of technology, it's not got the absolute legacy of all the work, the background mods, and all of the workshop items that City Skylines 1's got. Like, it's just so heavy on those things that City Skylines 2 doesn't have a chance of like lining up to it, right? Okay, the game's loaded, and just before we jump into the game, something that I missed off the news. If you missed it recently, I have relaunched the Hellish store. It got moved to a new location, and not only is it now available for you to use it, should you choose to do so, there are 2 new items on the store. I'll quickly grab them, and then we'll jump into the gameplay. So, 2 new options for you on the store. We'll go to Mega Zoom. Firstly, we have a Master Hellish custom die. It's a wooden die with all of the normal numbers on, except for the number 1 position, we've got the Master Hellish logo. And then the other new item is one of the tags, and it's a Hellish H tag. I think that one looks pretty smart. It's simple, it's got the logo, and I think it looks quite good. It had to be red, and of course, all the tags now come with the chains as well. So 2 new options if you choose to go and support me by the store. So the physical item store is the same as it always was been. It's store.masterhellish.net. There we go. If you want to do viewer plus gift subs and get digital items, that's still on my website. Right, I think we're good. Let's get in the game. Lots of this game is a great sequels have been disappointing. I mean, sequels can be disappointing. It's just the nature of sequels, right? I think it is. Okay, let's unpause and have a quick look. And I'll do the mega quick tour of what we've been doing to get people up to date, right? So, we've got here a customs house. We built up a basic building and construction zone. And then we got into quarrying some basic stuff. So there's a quarry there, and we're processing it to make, I think, gravel or something. And then we started our starter city. This starter city has all the very basics, and I mean the basics, like no university or anything like that. We've got fire station, cinema, we've got health, bus station, and loads of buildings. It's got water, heating, sewage, and electricity, right? It's pretty much just the basics. Then we started building down here. This is our first mini production zone, and here we are making cloth, and we are making clothes. And the clothes get brought over to the store, but we're also exporting the spare cloth. We are currently importing the raw materials we need, but the export is well overshooting what we're spending there. Last time we found just over here a deposit of oil. Now, whilst we might be a little bit too much of a younger sort of nation, where are we in? Yeah, so we've only got 1,000 in population. I don't think we can probably go full-blown fuel production yet, but we can certainly extract some oil and maybe make a bit of money out of that. Brandon says KSP2 was bad. No, KSP2 was unfinished, not bad. It wasn't released. I am adamant that it could have possibly been a good game. There was a lot of the foundations for a fantastic game there. It just unfinished. A lot of game. Yeah, right. Don't know why the H being 6 would be funny. Right. My daughter asked me why the H was the 1, and it's because that's the number of symbols on that side of the dice. Right, so each side of the dice has got a number of symbols on it. Circles on the other ones, and a H. It's 1H, meaning 1. Early access is your release, says Brandon. Nah, I disagree. I am still with the old school people. Early access means early access to something which is not done yet. I think I will die on that hill. Right? I don't care if everybody expects a game to have all the features and be fully working when early access is released. No. The viewers, the gaming market has shifted to expect early access to mean, oh, I've got early access to the full game. No. Early access means you've got early access to a game that's in development that's going to be released into full version at some point. Now, the problem now is there's just too many people that expect an early access game to be ready. Right? And that's the way the industry is starting to adopt the situation of early access. Early access almost now means here's the full game, but we're going to add a couple more bits maybe throughout, and then no. Brandon says early access should be playable. No! It's in dev still. It shouldn't necessarily be playable. Completely disagree, Brandon. You can expect bugs and features. It's a complete shift. Yeah. An unfinished game is... Yeah, more people saying if it isn't ready for release, it shouldn't be not released yet. Also, not as early access. Accepting unfinished game, even early access, is part of... No! No! Well, it depends what you mean by playable. I think you should be able to accept some bugs. Yeah. It is a hot topic. It is a hot topic. And I think the line is in different places for different people. My main point, early access is not the same as beta. See, what you got to remember is that in the past, we didn't have early access. Early access wasn't really a thing, right? Your early access was getting into the closed beta, right? Brandon says, alpha, beta, early access, release. Should it be... Okay, it depends what you mean by playable. If you mean you can mostly play the game, but you can expect some game-breaking bugs to still be in there, I would agree with you, I guess. Yes. But equally, when a game's shipped with bugs, With no, yeah. Well, that's a good as well. Yeah. The problem is that devs/publishers view early access differently since it isn't really well defined. It isn't really well defined. Too many large chat says too many large developers rip off people off in early access though. You should be paying for professional testers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But there's only so much. Right, here's Brandon. This is Brandon's reply to my thing of playable. When I say playable, I mean I can get past the main menu or a feature they said will work works. I don't think that's a very good definition. Bugs are fine. Right, okay, right. Brandon says bugs are fine. In which case, I think I agree with Brandon. We've just worded it slightly differently. Also, chat seems to have a different line depending on whether it's a big company or small developers. Interesting. Maybe we could have more of this debate in the future. But I think what we can all agree is people's expectations have shifted quite a bit. Because in the old days, right, anything before release was expected not to necessarily work very well and to not have all the features. But now a large proportion of people expect early access just means I get early access to the game, the whole game, a working game without bugs. It's yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I think we've had a nice little dip into that. We've had this conversation before. The oil's somewhere around here, right? And before I put anything in, oh, it is already paused. We're gonna do some roads. Now I'm tempted to use this existing road and just expand it so that we can get down here. So let's do that. I would like to make a better T-junction here. We might need to remove whatever that is. Some other infrastructure is in the way. I think I have to build towards the road. So if I go like this. Yeah, I don't like that. Tomant says, sorry. Tomant7186 says expectations have definitely changed. Can fully agree there. Yes. So no matter where you draw the line, I think as a community we can agree that the line has moved a bit. Can we play the game tonight? Ironically, I stopped to read your message asking to play the game, and I was going about to play the game. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll do a terrible junction here first, and then we'll fix it later. So I will do this to here, and then I will do whatever I have to get that to connect, and then we'll carry on with this. Right, there's the next border. I think if we have a relatively large curve. So can I do... Oh, there we go. We can just make more of a curve. Not that much of a curve. Yeah, there we go. So now we have a road that connects up through between the two custom zones. We have to find where we're going to be doing our digging and put some stuff in the middle. Now, Gerard was talking about this earlier, about the pump jacks and the bit where we connect it to get it off and unload it from the pump jacks into the transport. Do we need storage? I don't know. No, you won't fix that later. I might. I think I might. Yes. Yes. Let's oh, that's quite high terrain there. I didn't notice that. Have we had colour enhancement? Has there been a change to the game? Where it's easier to see the colours of the gradients now? I don't know. Let's have a look then. Oil. And pump jack. Now, if I get a pump jack, this is the correct area for the pump jack. You don't see a difference in the grid in the lines? Fair enough. Gerard says, so you will have around 6 to 7 jacks in that deposit. You will need to bring them together using 3 to 1 pumps into storage and then into a loading thing. Right. I think we should potentially start by looking at the loading thing. I've got the game paused, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Oh, there's the storage. There's oil/fuel storage. So there's this one has 2 in and 2 out. It's actually quite like the Factorio one, but not perfectly. So if we can get 2 in here, you can bring... We might need some sort of switch. Can we do a... Or maybe we can get a different one? Oh, what's that? Oh, that was weird. So there's... Oh, what on earth? Is that just a junction? Is that an oil junction? I'm not sure how that is storage. It doesn't look like storage. Oh, here we go. Look, this one looks better. Oh, no, it's not. It's 2 in, 4 out. It's a very small storage, yeah. Don't put the depot above the oil field. No, I don't plan on doing that. Yeah. The cargo and storage toolbar has the pipe section with all the pumps and stuff. Ah, okay. So we've got liquid pumping station. We'll need a pumping station, will we? So there is... That's 1 in, 3 out. I don't think we want that. 3 in, 1 out. That's what we want. So we want 3 jacks to 1 pump. And then 2 pumps to 1 storage. Yes, yes. Okay. So let's do the jacks first. And see what we can do. We'll try and get 6 jacks in the area. I don't know how big of an area they are. Oh, there's the 99. Should we try and put the 99 in the middle of the screen? 99, 99. Okay, 99 is basically there. Now, I don't know how far apart these pump jacks need to be, but we can get 6. So if we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and go down 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the middle. 1, 2, oh, that's quality of source has gone shot right down. So does it tell you the quality of source has gone down because the pump jack's gone in there and you're overlapping? That makes sense, right? I'm not sure about this. You want to go around the outside, really? Yeah. So we want to actually, right. We'll need to mark the inside then. So let's get rid of that. Don't worry, we're paused. So I think we're fine. It's not going to cost us anything. Let's see. Is there something tiny I can just pop in the middle temporarily? Yeah, let's put one of these. Oh no, and we need to. It's going to have to be a pump jack in the middle, so we can figure out exactly where the middle is. Right. 99, 99, 99, 98, 99, 99, 99. There. There. Okay, so the middle is there. That's the middle. Right, so then, if we place these around the edge with that circle touching the middle, and then get rid of the one in the middle, I think we'll be alright. So, let's put that one there-ish. No, hang on a minute. I guess if they overlap a little bit, that's okay, right? I think it's okay if they overlap a little bit. So if we put one there, and we put one here, yeah, overlap will always happen, says chat. Okay, and then what we want is we want two up here. So probably one, not quite halfway, but like there-ish. And then something similar here. And then, can I move the camera down a little bit? Nope. S? Oh, there we go. Put one in here. And one in. Try and get it so it's more or less right. There. And now, if I remove the one in the middle, I don't think it will tell us what the situation is, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. There we go, look! Yeah. I think that's a good kind of overlap there. They all overlap each other a little bit, and they just kind of meet in the middle. Now, you can check if everything is red now. Can I? Oh, I see what you mean. By just getting a pump jack. Oh. No, there is a little green dot in the middle. There is a little green zone in the middle there. Did I do it too far out? I did it a little bit too far out, didn't I? Yeah, we will have an oil field. Yeah, I am going to move them a little bit closer because we want to get this right. So, here we go. Oil. No, that's not oil. There we go. So that's where it was. If I move it 2 notches in, and we do the same to this one, I think we'll be alright. So that's where it was, I think. Yeah. 1, 2. That's still not massively covered. I'm glad that we're paused to get this right. Let's do it another 2 notches. I was obviously going by the outer radius. But the outer radius was not the right way of looking at it. There we go. They're just meeting in the middle now. You might need 7. No, we're gonna go 6. And then what we'll do is we'll make each one of these ones come in closer just a tiny bit, and then that should get the last of those green dots. So, I mean just like a square or 2, right? So this one was here, so we're going to go forward 1. I think that will do for these. And then forward 1. Yeah, there's like 1 tiny green dot there. Yeah. Think about the rotation for how to connect them up. Nah, we'll figure that out later. And then this one, I think I'm going to bring it 2 down. So it was there. 1, 2. Same with this one, I think. And this should be the last one. Might need to be brought in one as well. Maybe 3? Yeah. There we go. Right. Final tweak. And there we go. We got our jacks in. So next, we want those liquid pumpy things. Oh, some of them automatically was trying to connect then. Oh, hang on. Is that the right way? No, we want this one. Oh, yeah, they're trying to automatically connect. Fine. Can I... Yeah. Yes, we don't have a refinery due to the research. Just have to remember which one of these are connected and how. Yeah, we might have to go into underground mode in a moment. So, boop. Can't see any... Oh, there's one... Is it just one pipe that got connected? Okay. There we go. So there's the pumps. This one's already in. And then after that, we're going to go into a single storage. Something like this. Get the pipes into that. And then we want this to go out into pipes at overground. Really? So they are. Oh, that's going to make the roads more difficult than I thought. Never mind. The roads are going to be only for construction. We'll be alright. And now we need the load and unload, I think. So this one is... what's this one? Loading and unloading. Does this do both? It looks like it does both. You can have underground pipes? We definitely don't need those ones because they've got like railway lines. That there is not what we want. Q&E raise and lower pipes when you need them to go over... Need them to go over roads. Okay. Underground pipes are more expensive. Yeah. Let's raise them or lower them to go over roads in the future. I think it's just this one that I need. Need roads for fire department. You don't want an oil field fire. Yeah, I suppose so. There we go. I think that's the setup, but we need to try and add the roads. So, a good deal of number of the roads seem to be over here. Let's start by having this road as a direct road onto here. Right, because that's where we're going to go in and out to load from. Then we'll have a service road that comes off that road like here. And we'll have that service road turn a corner in a second. Actually, no, we'll do it now. All right. To roughly here. Now, roughly there. There we go. And then these ones can connect no problem. And then... yeah, there's structure in the way there. This one can also connect no problem. As can this one. Sort of. On the service road, right? Control make smaller steps. Oh, okie dokie, thanks. Q and E. Can we... Can you make a road go up? See, Q and E doesn't seem to make a road go up or down. And I think you guys were talking about the pipes, weren't you? I'll need a bridge for that. Yeah, let's do the pipes. Road going up sounds like a bridge. Well, it depends. You could just be going uphill, right? Let's get that road piece up again. So let's have a look. Yeah, I've got these ones here that need all connecting. And I think... well, maybe these three should be connected on the other side. And I can quite easily connect these two without too much of a problem. So then what we need to do is we need to sort that pipe out and this and these pipes out and then have another road that comes through here for more servicing. Can't pipes go over the top of roads like a bridge, pipe bridge? Yes. That's what we're going to try and do. So I'm going to... oh, no, that's not what. Let's go into pipe mode and accept the changes for now. And then we will remove, because they haven't been built, this pipe. And this pipe. And this pipe, right? We'll put the road in and then put the pipes back. So this road wants to go all the way to here. And then connect up. We can get rid of this because we're paused. And then similar here. Connect that in and then connect that in. Now we're going to try and do the pipes. So let's see how this works. If we go like this, it won't go. E makes it go up. There we go. And if we go up to... ooh. Can we go down? We can go up to there and down to there. Pipe bridge. Good. And then this pipe somehow... hang on, which one's which? Oh, it's one here and going into there. Ooh. Can we shorten the pipe bend? Oh, no, that's probably too close. What about if I go down more? No. Up more? Oh, we can go up. Above the road. Okay, let's go down until we can't go up. There we go. Train whistle? Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a train whistle. There we go. If you want your own train whistle, you can get them on the store. And then from here, we can just go down onto that pipe. I don't know how far down is down. And then, coming out of here, just go up a little bit. Cross the road. And then down a little bit. And connect to... Oh, no. Okay, we probably don't want to go that far. Back a bit. There we go. So we've got a few pipes that go over roads here. They seem perfectly fine. You also may want 45-degree curves at all of your T-sections. They slow down significantly less on curved T-sections. Are you talking about the roads? Yeah. Oh, we don't have trains yet. Yeah, we're not using trains yet. The only thing is that this road goes right round there. And I feel like that's very unnecessary when we could have just like a little bit of bridged pipe here. So let's do that. We're just going to have a little bit of bridge pipe. We're just going to go from here. We're going to go up a little bit. To here and then down again. And then this road we can just dig out there. In fact, we'll get both of those roads to go through. Now, you've got to remember, this road isn't going to be travelled on apart from for, like, servicing, right? So, let's get this road here to come to about there. Can it not go under there? Oh, did I not make it up go high enough? That's a shame. Oh, my bad. Sorry, folks. Should have... anticipated a higher road. Tell you what, let's do the road first to make sure that we've got enough room for the road. So we're going to go to here, a relatively tight corner. It's not what I want, game. There we go. And then this one can come and connect in like this. Now we just pop our pipes over. So... pipe from here going up until it's okay, cross the road and then back down again. Ta-da! Oof. Yes, it can just... oh, the pillar spacing. Ah, it was the pillar spacing. Well, we've managed to fix that, no problem now. It may not look ridiculous. You love the S-bend, I know, but it was highly ridiculous. Yeah. Good evening, Jason. I think we're ready to assign some stuff to this, to get them to come and do it. Why not just use pipes? We are using pipes, Brandon. These are pipes. Can you see the pipes? Can't see them in this mode. It gets rid of all the buildings. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do was we want to be able to assign workers to be able to build this stuff. Oil and coal plants are just good early game money. Hopefully. Now it needs some electricity. That's right. And we're going to take the electricity from this border instead. Right? You would think about upgrading the road to loading to the gravel. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. So, where has it gone? Gravel road. This road here. That wants to be gravel road. And I guess we're going to be going to this border. So this wants to be all gravel. What do you mean some infrastructure's in the way? Come on. Let's grab that node. There we go. So we got gravel all the way to the border. And then we need to get that power in there. So now, for the power on the electricity side of things, we need a medium voltage switch. And then a substation. But ideally, we just want a substation in the middle to do all of these. I think it is just going to have to be in the middle. Or the middle-ish. Ooh. Can we get it on one of these roads and it would be perfectly fine? Yeah, that'll do. All right. Let's zoom in. No, hang on. We don't want to zoom in too much because we want to make sure we've got all the connections we want. Okay. Will you need a dirt road as redundancy for when they're upgrading the primary gravel? I mean, we don't use that road for anything right now. That is a brand new road just for this, so it should be fine. You can run an overground medium line from the other customs house. Yes. So I'm going to put the... we definitely need a substation. So there's the substation. That will cover all of our buildings. And we can get a medium line straight from this, right? Let's have a look. Medium... Oh yeah, there we go. So that we've got 4 points of medium contact and 3 points of high. So we'll just go straight with a medium. What we'll do... Looks like there might be a little gap there. We'll have a look at that in a second. Where's it? Oh, it's over here. I'll try and get, like... We'll come out of here... at some sort of angle. To there. Then we'll go straight along here. And then from there, we'll then get another angle into the side of that customs office. There we go. That's the power situation. What's going on down here? Did I miss a bit? No, I think it's just where the two sections have joined together. Yeah, there's a node there. There's a node there. Yeah, that's fine. No solar or wind? Not at this time. We haven't got the infrastructure to be able to cope with that. Right. So we have 6 jacks going into 2 pumping stations, going into 1 storage, going into a loading unloading bay, right? All of them have a road connection. Some of the pipes are only just above ground. Some of the pipes go up a little higher so that road vehicles can get underneath. This one looks horrendous, so I might redo that one. But most of the others look... they're either going along the ground or over. I might redo that one as well. It's a little bit bumpy. Oh, no, that one is as well. But that one has to be. That one hasn't got a choice. That one's okay. I think I'm going to do this one. It's just got... I think the kink is just too much. But if I just take the top of the kink out and connect it up, I think that's fine. And similar here. Right, if I just take the top of the kink out and connect it up, that's fine as well. There we go. Right, what we got here then? Gas PP uses oil in the game. Gas PP? Not quite sure what you mean by that. Right, now, before we unpause, let's go and sort out our construction yards. It's going to be a bit of a trek for them to build this. They're going to have to go through the town, over there to build it and back again. But I don't think it's worth completely redoing all the construction for this just one thing. Power production. Maybe. So, do we have these set up as a group? Let's have a look. So, what we got? Construction offices assignment tool. Okay, so all of these construction offices are in one group. And we've got a quick selection there. Then I don't know how this works. Can I just... Why are they red? Is it because they can't reach it? Power line still in blueprint mode? Yeah, I think it is actually. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's sort the power line out. There we go, power line sorted. They need to upgrade the road first. Yes, okay, that makes sense. So, construction offices. Assign construction mode, yep. So if I go like this, can I click from there? I think... Oh, there we go. Let's do this. Oh. That might work. There we go. Do you need a dirt road as redundancy while the primary is getting upgraded? I don't think so, because this road is a completely unused road. It's a brand new road, and the only reason they will use this road is to build the things they're here. Yes. You'll have to come back when the road is done. Yes, I think I will have to come back when the road is done. Okay. Normal speed. There we go. You can only assign the segments that are reachable. We'll assign the rest later. Right, we're on play. We've unpaused, which means these vehicles are going to start moving. They're going to start bringing things around. In theory, they should use our aggregate storage. So dirt road bypass might construct faster. I think once we get that road constructed, I think we'll be alright. Yeah. But I think they're okay. We are going to have to import some materials to be able to do this. Some of these roads should have been upgraded ages ago, but never mind. We'll just have to bear with it. Keeping an eye on our population, 85% healthy. Not the best, but lifespan change is on the way up. And health change is on a slight up as well. Alcohol addiction is at 59% though. Yes. In the road tools, you can make the road one segment by deleting the useless nodes. Can we just delete nodes? Let's have a look. Using the waypoint waypoint remove tool. Okay, hang on a second. Place waypoint. Cancel road signs. Connect two pieces. Well, we can't do it there. Oh, that worked for that one. Connect two pieces. So they're all connected. And we can't connect two pieces there because there is a junction. Yeah, it's called the... It just says connect two pieces. Oh, our first vehicles are on their way. Very good. Now, I thought what we'd do is we'd name each zone after a viewer plus subscriber. So we have a couple of automated zones that have been placed in. City/area. We should like name this zone and name that zone. Maybe this zone as well. Oh, that name's got an automatic name that's been put in as well. Yes. Yeah, I think we're on pretty much the best option we're going to get for that now. There we go. So I think we're okay. A lot of the road vehicles are on the way. I think some of them are probably going to the border to pick up on resources. Maybe... I don't know if... They probably won't get workers. Where do they pick up workers from? So we've got our buses here to source workers for construction from this bus station. So they'll come here to pick up workers. That's good. Right, how's the money situation? So import for what are we in now? February. So yeah, the import for January was just over 9,000, and the export was 18.5. So that's really good. Obviously, these guys are doing a good job. I don't know where they've gone, but they're bringing materials and stuff in. You are transporting nothing, but you're going to pick up some clothes and take them to the customs office, which is fine as long as we've got clothes in here. So there are a little bit of clothes in the store, and we are maxed out in clothes in the warehouse. Yeah, you would run the game at faster speed. Yes, let's go faster speed now. Now we've done the stuff. Our first vehicles are on their way. Oh, got a bit of an achy shoulder still. Yeah. Depends if the sections are too long. They would have been done faster with 2 dozer rollers. Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think... Yeah, the bulldozer's like definitely going slow. The problem is it going to run out of fuel? Oh, I hope not. That'd be pretty rubbish, wouldn't it? If the dozer ran out of fuel before it even managed to get there. Oh, it stopped. What's it doing? I think this is the junction where it needs to start building. I'm not sure. Snow plus mud is really snow. Waiting for gravel. Yes, we should have plenty of gravel. Shall we go have a look? Oh, it's gone all the way down there. Oh, it's starting at this end. Did you add a gas station in the city byway? There is a gas station, yes. We're doing it here. We've got plenty of fuel. But later on, when we have the research done, we'll turn some of the oil into fuel, and then we'll put a gas station on this side of town. Yes. Would be nice if it stopped snowing. You could assign a flatbed semi to the bulldozers so they get transported faster. Ah, yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Oh, what's this? Oh, no. It appears that our republic has been impacted by a serious infection that could cause severe complications or even death. Oh, no. Oh, it seems this disease is not very contagious and will not spread very easily through the population. The World Health Organization has released a warning about a planet-wide epidemic. We could expect it to last a long time. Gerard says, once you get that field built, I would add a fuel station there since your trucks won't go to the other side. Oh, yes, we're going to need trucks to transport the fuel to the border. You're right. We will need to add a fuel station. What we'll probably do is put it near this T-junction. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Carrying on. It's -3. 6% of people are unemployed. And happiness is slowly going up. We are going to need some fuel stuff. Can I get just a free one in here? I don't know if... Because to fuel the gas station, we're going to need a distribution office. And we haven't got any spare free distribution office. I know we haven't. I guess we could just... Oh, we could... Yeah. Population slowly increasing, is it? Where's the graph? Let's go get a graph. Right. Adult population. Actual population, sorry. Of all time. Now, we did have a bit of a dip in population. That's where we didn't have enough leisure activities or clothing. But we've recovered. That has recovered. So we're looking good. I'd just use a free one. Use the existing fuel distribution office with the next order. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. So we need to go to the gas station free, and we're going to have to get something the same as that. So depots and maintenance. Is there going to be a gas station? That's technical services for citizens. Card in. No, we don't want any of that. Ah, here we go. Gas station. Gas station, gas station, gas station. Gas station free. Yes, that's what we need for now. What we'll do is we will add the free gas station on the T-junction. Yeah, that's never going to go wrong, is it? Let's do it. There. And then we can go to this distribution office and... Oh, hang on. We've got... Quarry? Why have we got an unload at a quarry? Do we need gas at the quarry? I didn't know we needed gas at the quarry. Let's have this one loaded up to 70% as well. You'll have to let me know, chat, if you think we need gas at the quarry. Well, the road's definitely going in. It's going in nicely. Once the road's in, we'll be able to add all the buildings to the list and it'll be alright. Yes, for excavators. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, gas for the excavator. Once February is finished, we'll look at the financial statistics as well. By the way, folks, I've finished my Wraith drink for the day. And I've got water in here now. But if you're looking for an energy drink, consider getting some of that if you want to. You can also support the channel. That's an affiliate code. Right, yes, I want to know what the financials are going to be like at the end of February. Also, unemployed workers is really low. Population has dipped. We've had some deaths. Right, so where is the... Have we got cause of death? Demographics. Oh, here we go. Deaths. Deaths this year? Last month. Yeah, we've had a few deaths. But I don't think here it tells us the reason, does it? Reason for decrease. Here we go. Stroke or heart attack. Global pandemic. There we go. There is a breakdown there. Let me show you that. Boop. So health change has gone down just a little bit. Yeah. An upgraded road for the closed production buses and delivery trucks would be good. Just don't forget a temporary bypass if you do. Yes, we do want to do that. I've got a few roads that I want to do. Insufficient or polluted drinking water. That's not great. Where's the... Right. Presumably there's an overlay for the water. Overlay. Let's see. City planning overlays. Water connections. Okay. Well, that should be okay. Are they drinking dirty water over here in the factory? Yeah, Gerard says it's probably because of the factories. Water quality, 99% at that pumping station. Water quality, 99%. Oh, Boop. There we go. So I'm not quite sure about that. Check the building itself. Oh, the water pressure. Oh, right, okay. That's 2.3 on that one. That's 1.2. The quarry or the heating plant? Yeah, don't know. Yeah, so when we get stuck in drawing mode, the sound goes, the game sound goes. That's what that is. So looking at the quarry, there's waste and power. I don't see any water statistics. Yeah. What about that? I do wonder where the problem is then. Water connection. Water quality is fine. Water pressure seems fine. Sewage pollution is 52%. Let's check the sewage. I mean, the sewage stuff around here generally looks okay. Sewage filling is 5% on that one. The tanks seem alright. Connection there for sewage looks alright. Not quite sure at the moment. Yeah. Heating plant has no water or sewage. We think that's what it is. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Apparently that's fine. This is building without drinking water. I mean, it's certainly producing what it needs to. There's a new vehicle available. Looks like a tram. Alright, how are we doing over here? Roads are somewhere in the region of 40% complete. Lose less happiness in winter? I think we're keeping up with demand. Let's have a look here. This is the heat exchanger. You can see that it warms up pretty much every building in the area. And total capacity of all the buildings. It says 49%, right? Does that mean we're running at 49% capacity to service all those buildings? I think it does mean that, right? So I think we're fine. Yep. Yeah. Sewage it's not ideal, but it will do for now. Population's on the way back up. Yeah, health changes going up slightly. 28 insufficient or polluted drinking water. Yeah, Gerard says it's one of the many information overlays that you could really you couldn't really understand in the game. Yeah, I think it just shows stuff. It doesn't show like what is good or bad. Like there's just some green buildings showing that they're covered, right? It doesn't show. I mean, none of the utility ones really work massively well for explaining that. Get a water truck in the technical office and set your treatment plant as the source of water? Huh. Didn't think of that. I mean, I don't know if we do have a water truck. There's a distribution office here. This is doing like all the food and stuff. We are maxed out on the vehicles there though. Hang on, did you say technical? You said technical. We've got a couple of technicals over here, I think. Yeah, so we've got a technical one here. This one does all the rubbish. This one is a technical office. We've got one water is wrong. So we could add one water tank here. Water? Yeah. Let's see what we got. So, 11... yeah. You think one of the technical officers already has a water truck and a sewage truck? Really? I mean, this one's got a space left, so we can add a water truck in here to go and do that sort of journey. So let's do that there. And how build, specify or replace a source building. So for water, we want to be able to go here, and then I don't. Does it? Will it just go anywhere that needs water locally? That's interesting. Yeah, I could check the vehicle list. That's a good point. I can't remember what vehicles are assigned here. Let's have a look. Ah, yes, just some covered stuff. And it can increase the range. So anything that needs water in this area, we'll just do it. We'll just go and give water. I want to know where the water truck... Oh, there's the water truck. It just went to fetch fuel. So in theory, this will go to our technical services. Oh no, it's going straight to fill up. Yeah, it's going straight to fill up. Anywhere that needs water and range, yes. So we're just going to go in here and just get some water. Now the question is, where is it going to deliver water to first? It should just generally help, right? Fill in the gaps. One would hope. Well, it looks like it might be going to the heating plant. Yep, there we go. The only problem is it can't drop off. Because we've got both of these trucks here unloading. Which hasn't been a problem all to now. Check for sewage, because if you add water it will produce sewage. Yeah, we're going to have to get that sorted by that. Might want to build a small aggregate storage. Maybe. Connect it with a conveyor. I don't know if this one can be connected. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Conveyor or overpass. Oh, here we go, for loading. Aggregate loading, truck aggregate unloading. Oh no, you can. Yeah. You can connect it on the side, even without a conveyor motor? Really? I didn't know you could do that. We might need to have that upgrade in the first, and we might have to have this setup upgraded at some point. I don't want to build it right now. Can I get these to just skip an order quickly? Oh, there we go. One of them's leaving to go and unload anyway. So now this one's operating without any issues at 100%. But there isn't a sewage connection. How are we getting on with these roads? This road's about halfway done. And this road's about probably 70–80%. So it's going quite nicely. Happiness is going up slightly. Health has decreased ever so slightly. Unemployment is fine, and the number of workers has gone back up above 1,000. You think it might stop if the sewage gets full. Yeah, the problem is that I don't have a spare tech services round here. This one is a distribution office. Where are my tech services? Overlays. Nope. City planning. No. Road vehicles, train, ships, buildings. Technical services. Oh, have I only got 3 of them? So there's one here, not sure what that one does, and then there's these 2 free ones here that do snow, water, and waste. So now I think we should add another one, and then that'll be good. Will something stop production? The heating plant, I think it's due to the temperature rising. Yeah, just build another one. That's what I'm going to do. So, road maintenance, I think it is. Technical services. Oh, that's too big. Just want a free one. Right, now the problem is, exactly where I wanted to build it, there's a power pole. And exactly where I wanted to build that one, there's another one there. So this is like a technical services area. Oh, you know what? I can get one in over here like this. There we go. And what I'll do, just so that we got it relatively well organised, is I'm going to move the home of these 2 vehicles. There we go. We'll up that to 3 kilometres. And then we can get a sewage truck here. I could have sworn we had one already. Let's have a look at our... We've got a list of buildings and vehicles, list of trucks. Oh my goodness. Dumper, excavator, bulldozer, open hull, waste truck, bus, covered hull, refrigeration, waste truck, page 2. Nope, looks like we might only have 1. Oh no, we have got 2 now. So this one over here. What is this thing doing then? This is a very short range. It's just doing water and sewage for that very small area. I'm going to up it slightly. I'm going to say like 300. No, I want it to be able to reach that, whatever it is. So 500. Yep, there we go. So now we're reaching the quarry. Water and gravel factory, yeah. So we've got... What vehicles are in here? We've got sewage, water, and the big waste. Which is exactly what we need for around here. Sewage, water, big waste. And then down here now, we've got sewage, water, snow, and waste. And we could get another snow if we wanted to. We could get another water and another waste. So there we go. Sewage could also serve the heating plant? Maybe. Yeah. Why not dump it at a sewage disposal cleansing? Well, we ain't got round to that yet. You've got to remember, this is just my starting city. We are only really just beginning. In the grand scheme of things. Now, after getting our starter city going, we started with a bit of money making over here. And then we get some over there. You need to allocate the sewage destination for the other technical services. Thank you very much, Gerard. So this one, sewage is going to go... No, did I misclick? There we go. So sewage goes to customs, water is going to treatment, and then I'll just check this one. Ah, look, it's taking the water from the customs house. Can we get the water from over here at the treatment plant as well? Yes, I think so. There we are. I think that's all sorted now. How are we doing with the roads? Oh, we're getting there, look. Is this one nearly done? Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. And this bus station down here is doing my head in, though. Well, that's the point. Have we used up all the extra fabric? We have used all the fabric. So now we need to rebalance where all these workers are going, because we were sending way more to the clothing factory. So what sort of split should we do? I feel like we should be doing... Well, that can have 100 workers. That can have 80. But the one that produces 100, I think for every one of them you get 2 amounts to feed into the thingy. Clothing factory, I think. How many fabric makes one piece of clothing? Which way round is it? I can't remember. Yeah, the range was too short in that one, 500 meters. From this one? No, 500 meters is the area of working range in terms of where it will deliver. I'm pretty sure if I set a specific water treatment plant over here to pick up, it will probably do that, I think. 0.5 fabric equals 1 cloth. Okay. So now we've used up all the fabric. We probably want more workers in fabric than cloth. So if we set this one to 60, 30, that might be better. 66, 33, that might work better. Yeah. 1 fabric factory equals 2 clothing factories. So I got the wrong way. I think I got the wrong way round. 60 plus 30 does not equal 100. Ah, well, what you got to remember is that is a ratio, not a percentage. Because once you've done the ratio, it then turns it into a percentage. So it goes to 66, 33. I could have done 1 and 2, and it would do the same thing. So in here, I can type in 1, and in here, I can type 2, and then it does 33 and 66 still. It's not something I expected, but it does. Where does the other 10 go? Yeah, it's because it's a ratio. I think I did it the wrong way around. I think we actually only need 33% in there and 66% in there. Yeah. Don't do it with the bus station. Set the fabrics factory to 50% workers. It's probably a good way of doing it, actually. And then here, Can I just get rid of this? I'm not sure whether I get rid of the bus station. I should start making some decent money. Well, it's the beginning of May, so if we have a look now at what happened in April, right, you can see that despite us ordering in a lot of materials, we also made almost exactly the same in exports. The big red X. Remove the building from list. Unspecified. Citizens will decide where they think is best. There we go. Hopefully now that that one's set to half the capacity, we should be fine. There they go. The citizens are off. Get in that building, citizens. Make me some fabric. And then you guys, make me cloth. And you, vehicle, pick up the cloth. And then you go sell it. Why are you going through the bus station? I do want to move this bus station so it's actually on the road. Oh, I think I can do this because it's just free roads. I don't need to do demolitions. So that'll be okay. I think you should invest on farms to make some food. That's probably one of the next things that we look at. I don't know if everybody's been following the whole series, and you can watch the entire live streams. They're all there as VODs. But we've only just finished this starter town. A couple of factories here to make our first bits of clothes. So today is the first time we're branching out into... We've got a brilliant oil field here. Once this oil field's done, we can start to look at other things. Yeah, farms take up a lot of money. This road is nearly done. When this road is done, I'll be able to tell them to get working on all of this. Oh, we've got fuel being delivered down here. And the heating plant stopped production again, but that's fine. I think it is... I'm pretty sure it's because I keep telling it to stop. Close if temperatures are above 90 degrees. It's just pipped above 20. Health and lifespan are going up. Happiness is going up. Yeah, lots of crops. We might do a massive just farming area here, which will supply this and some other stuff. What's this? Oh, that's the sewage switch. Yeah, is that... That's got 2 connections. It's got room for 1 more. Right, I think I'm going to move this bus thing. So we're going to wait for a second until all the vehicles are out of the way. We're going to pause. And we're going to get rid of this bus stop. It's a free one anyway. I'm going to get rid of these free roads. And also these free paths. There we go. And then we'll dig out a bit of the free road. Put the free bus station back in. And connect it up. So, now let's see here. Bus stop. Bus stop. Trolley bus. Free bus stop. That looks like it's spot on. Let's get those little paths put back in. Now, what's the best way of doing this? I think if I do curvy bits like this, and then connect it up like that, then I might be able to then connect up across here. Zoom in a little bit, might make it easier. It says the screen darting around all over the place. How does that look? Not too bad. Let's try it the other way though. Let's try making a nice long straight line. Or relatively straight anyway. go. I do want to make it a little neater. Right, so instead of having a can I do a straight line between those two? Yes, but it's a pain in the bum. Okay, let's not do that then. Let's get the snapping back on. If I do a straight line like this, then we can connect that up, connect that up, connect that up with a bit of a straightish road. Oh, that's better. I prefer that. Continue. Don't forget to reassign the line. Stop. Right. Let's have a look. I think, yeah. There's the schedule. Can we find the line on that? List of lines. Road lines. Filter by custom. Filter by passengers. Let's see. No, I don't think it's that one. Maybe it is. That's the gravel workers. Yeah. Update your lines. Yes. Oh, the line got deleted? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, in which case, this vehicle will go in here. And we will see if we can go new stop to there. They just get in and out at both stops. Yep, that looks like it's okay. So we've got the free bus stop there, and they're going to that place there. Then we just got to find the other bus, which I think was this one. Yes, it is. And then we can go, you, copy schedule to this vehicle. And hopefully now, that's a line. Yes, it is. There we go. Right, continue. Are there any paths down here that I missed? No, it looks like they're still connected okay. Gerard says, it isn't just buying the trains, it's the whole process of trying to get the track built in the first place is ludicrous. There we are. Now the bus stop is nice and neatly on the main road. I want to see how this works. Bus comes in, slides to the side, everybody gets off, bus turns round, back onto the road. That's much better. Much better. See, I'm going to go around and I am going to fix these things. Like this whole area here, like I want to rebuild it. I want to have and I want to do proper construction offices, not just like the free ones. And proper distribution offices as well. Like each main zone needs a proper distribution office. Technical services, like instead of having all of these little free ones, I would love to just have one really good one. So there's the free one. That does parking spots 3. That one's got 8 parking spots. That one's got 5, and that one's got 15. You will need to build a separate track construction office. Buy a track builder. Oh yeah, for the construction, yeah. Well, how are we doing on here now? Oh, I think we're done. What's going on here? Are these guys trying to get onto the next bit of track? Yeah, okay. Right. Construction office. Right. Assign construction. Oh, I think some of it has been constructed. Or at least added as construction. Okay, for some reason they don't want to get to that construction yet, but let's let them get them sorted. You need to free the free construction offices and move them further normally. Yes. Yeah. Apparently some can't be reached by road. Oh, I forgot to connect that last bit of road. There we go. Oh dear. Hang on. There we go. That is what I meant to do, but I forgot to do. Now we can check the construction offices. That's all green. That's all green. That's all green. We are locked and ready to go. Yes, I did forget a little bit of road there. My bad. It's a bit of an octopus, I know. But hopefully it's going to make us some money. We do need money. Money is going down a little bit. It's the amount of construction that we've been doing. April was pretty much break even. Happiness is going up a tiny bit. Health is going up a tiny bit. Unemployment's fine and population is fine. So we're not doing too bad. I would like to upgrade some of these roads. Oh, look at all this traffic. So much constructions vehicles and stuff. So what will I need over here? I'll just do a line, won't I? Picking up whatever that is and then dropping it off over there. I'll need some sort of vehicle place to buy the vehicles and get the line. Like a road depot, right? So let's put a free road depot down here. Yeah? So, how can I... do I still have the ability to get a free road depot? Yes. Okay. I'm pretty certain I'll need this. So let's put that just a tiny bit down the road. There we go. And then we can use that to buy vehicles and do that. Building it isn't going to be extensive. The fact that you need 10 plus trucks to export it all the oil is? Yeah. Might turn off the notification when production stops for this one because it keeps stopping whenever we get the 2-1. Yeah, so some of these roads definitely need upgrading. I'm probably not going to upgrade the roads around here because I might rebuild this area. This bit of road probably needs fixing. Maybe not when we're not in a construction frenzy, though. And maybe not all the roads in this area, but maybe this main road and the bus route needs upgrading, I think. You need a vehicle repair station for your older vehicles very soon. Bus station attached to it should be good. The bus fuel in repair and efficiency. Oh, we'll have to sort that out relatively soon. You do want to upgrade the factory road? Yeah, this factory road. Yeah. We will need to put that bypass road in first, though. It's going to be a bit of a pain to figure out how to do that, but we'll see. You built a scrapyard? That sounds like a good idea. How are things going on down here? Lots of vehicles are picking up fuel. And all sorts of constructions going on. We've already had some pipes being built. Pump jacks are going to be built soon by the looks of it. Earthworks being done. It looks like some of the power poles are under construction. And it's all looking pretty fantastic. There we go. Yeah, this road here is getting pretty well used at the moment, but once the construction finishes, it's not going to get used hardly at all. Oh yeah, the fire service might need to get down there though. Although the fire service is on this side of town, which I think was a good call. Oh, that's the cinema. So The fire station doesn't quite cover the zone that we need it to. Oh dear. Crime is starting. Oh no. That's not good. Happiness is improved. Oh, happiness is like not doing great now. Statistics. So happiness over the last year. Oh wow. Yeah, happiness has definitely got back to the levels that we've come to expect after the massive dip. In fact, if anything, I would say it's doing better than what we may have been able to expect. Make it a gravel road so your firefighters can go faster. Yes, we'll do that. That's population. Oh, you're right. That is the population. My bad. So where was... I thought I clicked on happiness. I did, but I didn't quite click it properly. Okay, let's have a closer look at that one. So this one, somewhat similar. Had a massive drop, but we are like sort of on the way back up. So hopefully we can get back to a sort of medium sort of level. What about crime? Let's see what we got here. There's demographic structures, population, unemployed, lifespan, electronics, car owners. There's no car owners at all. The crime can be seen only by the overlay. Oh, that's a shame. So overlays and planning overlays, is that part of the thing? Goods, services, no, maybe. What we got here? Ah, unpatrolled crimes. Oh, there are a few little crimes around. 11. Wow. The grocery store is a massive place of crimes. That's not good. But hopefully soon we'll be making loads of money and that will allow us to get sorted. So I think what we'll do is at some point we'll connect a bypass road to upgrade this road. And then when this road's upgraded, we'll put a bypass road between these two roads and upgrade that one. And then I think we're pretty much sorted for a lot of things. You think they're stealing the potatoes? Could be. 11 crimes that were not patrolled. That's crazy. We might have to do something about that. Yep. You need to get police, courthouse, and a prison to get there. More educated workers. Well, if we get the money thing sorted out, then maybe we're alright. However, happiness is steady. Yeah, most statistics are steady. Also, we need to start getting some research going in. Alright. I really want to upgrade some of these little bits of roads and get some stuff going on, but we'll get there. An orphanage for the children of the criminals or they'll die. Oh my goodness, that sounds bad. Right, missing resources. Guess we're just trying to bring resources in. Whilst that's happening, should we rename some of these areas? Can we get rid of that? If you delete a city or area, some buildings will be too far away from other city or areas. Create a new city or area before deleting this one. Yep, stuff is being built. Put some trees in. I don't want to do trees. What's this? Gravel road and gravel roads for train lines. Ooh, the global market report. The price of iron ore on the global markets is going down. Ooh. No idea what that's all about. So how do we do, like, naming of areas? Create a city or area. Here. Right. So then we've got this area here. And then we can get rid of this one. And then this one is just the entire area around there. You need to build an accounting office to get statistics about this city or area. Yeah, we're gonna rename it. We'll rename it after a viewer plus subscriber. Why not? Let's spin the wheel. Where's the giver? Spin the wheel. Wheel. Yeah, spin the wheels on viewer plus subscribers. So, boop, and go. Right, let's find out what we're going to name this area after. Yeah, it's time for the wheel, Thomas. Gotta love the wheel. Remember, if you're enjoying the stream, please do give it a like. And if you're not subscribed and want to see more of this sort of thing, as well as trains, transport, and tycoons, then do indeed subscribe to keep up with that. Dot waffle. Oh no, how are we going to name this area of the city after dot waffle? The dot waffle oil coffle something. I don't know. Dot waffle is such a nice name for an industrial area. Oil waffle. Matthew says, I'm dot waffle. Yes. So the wheel uses your website name, not your YouTube name. It uses your waffle oil. Waffle oil could be a waffle oil. Doyle waffle, maybe. Some good suggestions coming in. Waffle field. I think I like waffle. Yeah. Waffle is pretty good. Waffle oil sounds like standard oil. Waffle oil stan. God, we need some hyphens for that one. Hey, I lost my mouse cursor. Let's we'll come back to that in a second. Yeah. Dot diesel. Well, that's a point actually. We might turn this into fuel production as well in the near future. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, more workers and things are coming in. Current priorities should be vehicle repair, University of Education and research, then crime, then food, then either oil refinement or farming. Yeah, that sounds pretty much like what we've got going on. Yeah. New viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic. Frosters, thank you very much for resubscribing to Viewer Plus. You're now 14 months. Waffle oil dot waffle. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to be necessarily easy to say all the time, eh? Let's Waffle was definitely a good shout. So let's put Waffle in there. And then maybe it's just waffle fossil. Yeah. Not sure. Let's put that for now. Waffle land. Right then. Guys, instead of complaining about it in chat, log a help ticket and I'll look into it to see if we can turn that setting off or something. Okay. Right. I don't know if it's a channel thing or what, but we'll see. What was I saying? I don't know, but there's no snow, so I quite like that. Bepop, hello, welcome. Right, I fixed this bus thing. Oh, hang on, there's a fuel icon. Vehicle needs to refuel. All fueling stations in range have issues. That's ran out of fuel. Why are you... Vehicle needs to refuel. Hang on, the refueling vehicle has run out of fuel. Oh, we've run out of fuel, everybody. I have no idea how the refueling vehicle ran out of fuel. Load at the customs house. Yeah. Well. Yeah, this isn't great. I think the fact that we only got one fuel truck doesn't help. So let's get... Oh, there we go. Oil tank. There's fuel. Let's order by total capacity. You can carry 11 litres. 9. So the one we've got only carries 3.6. Get the T138. Yeah, that's the one I think I was going to get. We'll get one of them and see what happens. Nope, that's a garbage truck. Oh, here we go. So this has already got a little bit of fuel. We'll see what happens. So in theory, it will park up and go, oh, I need to go and get more fuel. And it should go to the border and get more fuel. Yeah, there we go. I think because of the amount of fueling we're doing, we might need another one. There are free fueling stations. You can build 5 of those. We've already got 3. We have already got 3. You was wondering why we had a lot of unemployment? Yeah, it's because like the buses and stuff couldn't get anywhere. So it's doing a fuel run now. This should get us going again. We've only just ran out of fuel. 50, 49. Yeah, we're close enough to the border for this to be okay. There we go. Now the fuel truck is coming to get fuel. And I'm thinking I might upgrade the fuel truck, right? So, oh my goodness, look at the traffic jam. Oh no. They all want fuel. What an absolute nightmare. That's not great. That's not the situation we want. Hey Egg, welcome. They've all legged it. They've all legged it in there for the fuel. Look at the rust on the bus. Yeah, we'll have to do vehicle stuff soon. Hang on a second, folks. There we go. So we had 20 tons. Half of it... No, we have up to 20 tons. Most of it's gone already. Which gas station's this? Lower than that. Okay, so for this gas station, we're going to make it 100% full. And I'm going to get another vehicle. And then we'll sell the smaller one. So we've got 2 big ones going instead. Yep, we've got a traffic jam. Oh, there's a traffic jam here as well. Hang on a minute, there shouldn't be a traffic jam here. This shouldn't be possible. Why we got so many vehicles stood here? Let's see, that's workers. Oh, related vehicles, there we go. So there are, there's 3 now running the quarry. Well, it's probably because half of them ran out of water. Hey, look, there's no fuel in there now. Fuel vehicle's gone to get more. Yeah. Only 2 spots, more than 2 vehicles. Yeah, I know. But normally it's not a problem because all the vehicles are going round and they're all getting things moving. But nothing's coming out because they've all ran out of fuel. It's pretty much all the fuel. Brandon says don't do 100%. Oh yeah, that's a good point. We don't want it 100%. There we go. 80. We'll do 80. So look, the fuel truck's coming in now to add more fuel. And we should have another fuel truck somewhere near here. Not quite sure where you're going. Oh, it's off to the other place, I think. The other customs house. Maybe I should have different fuel loading for the other one. Well, the traffic's calmed down. There we go, look. So a vehicle has now arrived to take the production material out. That will allow the in-vehicles to flow through like they were doing. So this really wasn't a problem. This was balanced quite well. Going to be needing a bigger filling station? I think as long as we don't run out, it'll be okay. Because look, even that massive queue has gone down. So we'll just keep an eye on it. How are we getting over here at Waffle Oil? Quite a few things are getting constructed. How are things going? We're in July now. So in June, wow, we imported a lot of stuff. Ooh, in June we imported 60 grand's worth. That's a lot. That is a lot. Build more gas stations? We have 3 gas stations. I think we're going to be alright on that. This gas station is empty though, but it should get up to speed pretty quickly, I think. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can do an overlay for gas. Maybe. Gas stations out. Fuel. That's it, right? So there's a little bit of fuel over here. And there's a little bit of fuel there. But that's it at the moment. Fran the Man with their channel membership renewing. I have problems again. Yeah, I think I do have problems again. The fuel truck tried to refill elsewhere and ran out. The fuel situation stations are empty again. Yeah, one of them is there. Friend of the Man says, if we get 50 likes on the stream in the next 20 minutes, I'll gift 2 viewer plus subs. Now, if Friend of the Man does that, that will get us 2 towards the 5 we need for the giveaway. Can you make your own fuel? You can, but you need all this stuff here first, and then a bunch of other bits. So, yeah. We will be doing. I think what we're going to do is we'll just get one more fuel truck, and then we'll hopefully have the capacity to keep up with all what's going on. So this one just got filled up again briefly. There we go. We've got fuel coming in there. So we got another 11. You see that one has just arrived with some fuel. This is our brand new one, so our brand new one's probably going to go and fetch some more fuel as well and refuel itself. So there's its fuel itself, and then it'll go. Early game is all about buying coal to sell as electricity. While we build a settlement. Yeah. Can we start focus on repairing? Yes, we're going to need to repair. Let me just check how things are going on over here. Yeah, things are going on pretty good. It's one of those situations, because I've ordered a lot of building all in one go, it's going to take time for that to be done. But the more buildings that get done, the more stuff can get done on the other bits, if that makes sense. So, fuel situation sorted. Money not looking the best. Hopefully we'll be alright. Let's have a look at the repairing situation. How does that work? Let's see. So on the road, we've got maintenance for technical offices, but then we've got vehicle repair stations. Small, medium, and large. And I guess, let's have a look. It has a number of workers. And it imports like plastics and components and so forth and fabric to be able to repair the things, presumably. How big is a small repair station? Oh, that's huge in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. You need a repairing station linked to steel storage and a small warehouse for components. If the vehicle wear is too much, they'll just stop. Well, the thing is that, well, to link to steel storage, we do have steel storage over here, right? So we could actually put vehicle repair down here. You should place it next to the city so you have a constant flux of workers. Oh yeah, workers might be a problem. But we also have a bus station here, right? And an unused open storage. So if we connect the open storage... Oh, hang on a minute. You mean a warehouse of steel, not just an open bit, right? Yeah, let's have a look at the vehicle list. Wear and tear. Value, engine, fuel, speed, weight, length. Repair is greater than 50%. Oh, there we go. Show wear and tear. So wear and tear. Oh, we've got a sewage truck with 0 apparently. Is that because it's brand new? Yes. So the bus is at 64%. Ideally within walking range. Yeah. A vehicle can be repaired once a year. Better the repair, longer the lifetime. Okay. Dedicated link storage is good for because repair will use more than the built-in storage can handle usually. Does it do much pollution? Because we could potentially put it here. Or we could put it on this side of town, but then that's further away from the customs office. Yeah. It doesn't do any pollution. Well, if it doesn't do any pollution, I don't mind it being closer to my buildings. I feel like the repair place should be on this side of town. Behind the cinema will do just fine. I was thinking next to the fire station, but yeah. The medium repair station has enough steel storage. So what you're saying is, if I do a medium repair station, then I don't need a warehouse to bring the stuff in. Interesting. I'm not sure which way round I'm going to have a look at that. Oh, hang on a second. My phone's doing weird things it's not supposed to. There we are. It's okay now. You know when you have a quick glance at your phone just to make sure you've got no, like, high priority time sensitive messages, and then your phone starts doing weird things, you're like, come on, I just want to do the thing I want to quickly look at. What I could do with like, if I trusted AI to do the job properly, I would get an AI agent on my phone to alert me to messages that seem to be time sensitive, rather than like, oh, from this app or from this person, and then look at the rest of the messages in my own time, right? Medium repair with a bus station would be a pretty good setup. Just leave a nice space near the connections for storage in the future. But I don't think we need a bus station because we're right next to the town centre. If we're right next to the town, we're not going to need a bus station, are we? Look, we've got paths going all the way up to this section. I don't think we're going to need bus station. Let's see, how big would a medium repair... Ooh, that is pretty huge. That is pretty... Where's the road? In fact, the road is on that edge. Oh, good. Hang on a second. Let's hide the things. It needs water, sewage, and power. It would just fit next to the fire station and still connect to all of those things. Just. A bus end station. Yeah, I meant a bus end station to repair and fuel buses efficiently. Oh. Yeah, no buses needed. You would flip it? Yeah, but the reason why I didn't want to flip it is so that, like, all the connections to... Well, yeah, I suppose connections to potential warehouses would be fine there. Oh, hang on a minute. It doesn't seem to want to rotate correctly. There we go. Right. The depth of this game never ceases to amaze you. I know, right? I like this spot. It will also efficiently repair the fire trucks. So it's close enough to them. It's right on the main road. It's close to the town, so we don't need a dedicated drop-off for workers. I think it should be okay. This position would work. Then behind, you could expand the city with the new university and some flats. Yes. Okay, I'm going to put it here. Because this is the only position of which it connects to the main road and connects to the three main resources. So there we go. Now what I am going to do though is I'm going to set it to a low priority, because ideally I want this stuff built. Oh look, some of it is built. This we've got the unloading and loading station in. The storage is nearly done. One of the pumping stations is done, and the other one is very nearly done. We're actually very close. Oh, and one of the pump jacks is in. It's just without power, which is 19% complete. Yeah. No power, though. Yeah, it's only got no power because they haven't built the power thing yet. So it will have. Let's get some free parking and cars for the people. No, not yet. Not yet. We'll get there. Looks like the fuel situation's pretty much sorted. The fuel situation was resolved just by getting more fuel vehicles. And at the minute, to be honest, all three of them are just sat there. So there we go. Let's turn the fuel overlay off. Don't need that now. What would be quite nice, actually, is the workers overlay. For a bit. So we can see that there's actually no workers down here right now for some weird reason. And we've got 2 workers down there building this. 9 workers over here building that. And you can see we've got 39 workers on the way. 39 workers. What's the maximum capacity? I don't actually know. Are the buses set up correctly? I have no idea whether the bus is set up correctly. These buses, the buses that go to this place here, there's a line between there and these buildings. See, look, we've got workers in there now. 31 there and 46 there. Right? I think it's just because we haven't got enough people. Do we have a crane? Yeah, we've got a crane somewhere. I have no idea where it is, but we've got one. Click the eye symbol on the vehicle. What, this one? There we go. Yeah, we've got far too many workers. Whoa, what happened to my map then? So now we've got 3 pump jacks finished. Things are really shooting along. There's a first person view. Yeah, we tried it a little while ago and I can't remember. Is it holding control or something? You know what? I really can't remember what the first person view was for these vehicles, but I know that we did try it. The camera sign. Oh yeah, this up here. This is always fun, isn't it? It's noisy. We're going up the hill of the road that was fixed. That vehicle just went straight through me. So once these are all done and the vehicle repair station's in, we're going to go and do some road upgrading because this road needs sorting out, this road needs sorting out, and some of the roads over here need sorting out. Although I'm a little bit reluctant to sort these roads out because I want to rebuild this area. I just want to scrap this and put some proper construction offices in. Although I probably wouldn't scrap this, I would build like a construction office zone. Maybe like over here or something. Or it might actually make sense to have the construction office like in the midsection over here. Yeah. You can move that area around to repair an area, really. Yeah. I think a construction office like by this lakeside would work quite well because then we could access various different parts in between the cities and factories, potentially. You've got to remember that we've got a bit of a factory zone over here and a bit of a factory zone over here. I want a city zone name there, so can I add that? Let's see. Create a city or area. There. And you know what? This is going to be a city or area as well. This is like initial construction zone. And then we've got these places and that place. This one probably doesn't want to be named anymore. Let's get rid of that one. There we are. 2 more likes to go. Oh, well, fantastic, Laurel. But also sell oil ASAP. Yes. We definitely want to start selling oil as soon as possible. And we have pump jacks that are in. They're not fully connected. Some of them are connected mostly. The construction of the power is not doing great. But what we can do is we can actually make that the highest priority. So that we can have the power in for whatever is then built, right? No, we're gonna rename things. I think maybe we should have like what production is in that area I mean, waffle oil is obvious that it's oil, but maybe we need to rename this one to a viewer plus subscriber. Should we spin the wheel again? What do you think, folks? Yes. Is it? Yes, this is full realistic mode. Full hard, full realistic mode. My first ever playthrough of the game. So far, we're hanging on. Happiness is back up to 69. Health is not too bad. We've got no unemployment at the moment. Population's up a tiny bit. I've had a lot of advice, but so far we've managed to avoid most disasters. I think cities could be renamed that way. Spin the wheel, great game. 78 people want to go to university. More housing? That one's empty. That one's empty. That one's empty. Yes. We will need to put a shortcut in for the fire engine until we get the road upgraded. But yeah, we do. Autumn has come. Indeed, autumn has come. We're all right for the winters. Money, again, September so far. I know we're spending a lot of money on construction.
Fantastic.
Indeed. Oh, Fran the Man gifted 2 Viewer Plus gift subs. Thank you very much, Fran the Man. Much appreciated. That means the number of memberships for a giveaway tonight has gone up to 2. If we get that to 5, I will do an extra live giveaway. Who got those giveaways? Is it going to pop up? Let's see. So Useless 2764 has been gifted Viewer Plus. And the other one, I think, is in the viewer bank. So this here I set down as a low priority, but it's nearly finished being constructed. So presumably there is some sort of... Oh, wow. All the pump jacks have been constructed. This is great news, everybody. Just because something's high priority doesn't necessarily mean it gets done. Oh, dear. We're spending a lot of money. Yeah, it's a very expensive month. And we're going to have to spend a lot of money on vehicles to take this oil out. But we're going to get a university in soon. Start educating people up. I don't know where that will go. I feel it might have to go like down here if it'll fit. Let's have a look. Culture, no. Food shopping, sport, no. Grocery shopping, pub. Ooh, beach/calf bar. Radio station, television station. Oh, here we go. Universities. Medical university, technical university, headquarters of Communist Party, and university halls of residence. Yeah, that's huge. That is pretty... I mean, the space here. Get some good paths in. That'll probably be fine. You should start with the small universities. What, like a medical university? Or do you mean like... is it a small headquarters? Is that what I was looking... Oh, like that. That... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, we haven't got... sewage over there. But there's power over here. Medicine's kind of useless. Yeah, we'll see. That's probably going to be in the next phase. Oh, look at this! All the repair building's done. There's already a load of vehicles on their way. It's gonna, and we've got a load of workers in there. Oh, hang on a minute. Did it get repaired? Age of vehicle, 4.25 years. You need a covered whole vehicle to go out and repair stuff. So what are these vehicles coming in here for? I need resources. Ah, there we go. There's the resources. Ah, I'm going to have to sort something out. Shall I use these trucks over here to do it? At this distribution office?
Fantastic.
I think I can claim it, right? Oh, Steerbite Sister is gifted a viewer plus sub. Thank you very much, Steerbite Sister. That brings us to 3 memberships for the live stream. Yeah. Yeah, the buses seem to be just going round and round. We're missing steel, plastics, and fabric. Yeah. We don't need aluminium. There you are. I got rid of the aluminium. And I've left the other ones all like that. Put steel on like 95%? What, you want a tiny bit of aluminium, do you? $95? We can have it on 95 if that's what chat really recommends. Yeah. How are things going on over here? Oh, that's what I want to know. Oh yeah, let's reduce the amount of workers. We don't need that many. Let's just put 5 there for now. Yeah. We're going to need some resources, aren't we? Where am I going to be able to get those resources from? That distribution office. Let's use this distribution office, I think.
Fantastic.
Yes. Oh, Laurelil's gifted 3 more viewer plus subs. Thank you very much, Laurelil. That brings us up to 6. Which means you guys have activated the extra live giveaway. So, let's go do the giveaway. Giveaways. What have we got in my goodie bag? What do you reckon, chat? Shall we do Saints Row 2? Shall we do Swarm Universe or Microlandia? Which one do you reckon, folks? Right, what vehicles have we got down here? Let's have a look. So these ones, we've got, it's basically 3 covered vehicles. That's no good. So we might need to move some vehicles around if we choose that office. This one's got the big trucks. Where are my distribution offices? There's one over here, I think. Yeah, for those dumpers. And then there's one here for the fuel. Then there's one here for the clothing. Let's get an overlay. Overlay, buildings. No, that's not buildings. That's resources. Oh, here we go. Buildings. Distribution office. So we've got the distribution office for clothing, the distribution office for consumer supplies, one for fuel, don't know what that one is, and then we've got one down here for the dumper area. What's this one doing? Oh, this is the one that's coming in and bringing steel, boards, bricks into these sections here. Maybe we should add the ability for them to deal with this one. What we got? It's 2 open and 1 covered. Most people are shouting out Microlandia by the looks of it, so let's do that one. There we go. There's a new live giveaway on the go. Go to portal.masterhellish.net to take part. Yeah, let's use this one because they're not doing anything. What do we need? So let's say a new location. Go to here. And what does it need? Oh, we can only unload steel and aluminium. Well, what about all the other stuff that we need? Like plastics and machine components and stuff. Electrics and fabric. Also, why have we need a little bit more fabric storage over here, ideally. Yeah. I haven't got the right kind of truck? I thought I did. Let's go have a closer look. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh. Yeah, we've got 2 dumpers. 1 open. I want to get rid of one of my dumpers. There we go. Now we can get a covered one. We'll get the one with the highest capacity. There we are. And then, I don't know if I have to wait for the truck to get there at least once. Yeah, I think I do. Fabric won't have an issue. The consumption will be very little. I mean, ideally, we should do the fabric with the fabric trucks. So I will add that. Right, hang on. Stop, pause. Right, now. This is where we want to say we want to do plastics, machine components, steel, electronics, aluminium. Yeah, there we go. Not do the fabric. And we want to pick up the plastics from the border and the machine components and the electronics components and the electronics and I think that's it, right? Yeah, this is going to be a little bit weird. Not aluminium, we don't need it. Yes, not aluminium, we don't need that. Store percent 30%. I think we can keep that relatively low, or do we need more steel than that? We might need a little bit more steel. And also, we want to say that we load steel here. Right? 50% would be more safe. Fair enough. If that's what you think, we'll pop that in. Just checking everything that we got on there. So we've got plastics, yeah. The other bits, that one. Yep. Right, the only one I haven't done is fabrics. I'm not going to get fabrics from the border. I'm going to do fabrics over here at this distribution office. So, what we're going to say is at the clothing warehouse. Oh, sorry, at the production warehouse. We also load fabric. And we want to take the fabric here. Because we're producing it. We may as well do it. We're just taking fabric. I think it should be okay. Now you're using the stored steel only, and only if the storage is full above 20%. I think that should be okay. Only? No, hang on a minute. We want to check both. I think I've done the fabric properly. Let's come over here and just double check what we got here. So we are loading steel from the customs house. Oh, right. Yeah, so the load wants to be 0. But the unload for the steel at the open storage is up to 30%. And then up to 50% in the repair station. And it should pretty much sort that out, I think. Might take a little bit of time, but it'll get there. Speaking of taking a bit of time, we are finishing pipelines by the looks of it. Come on, workers. The sections are being built right now. Substation seems to be going. You should keep it at 20 because the construction will drain the thing that you can't afford. Precious steel at mechanic shop. Yeah, I have no idea how they're actually working like that. Yeah, I mean, if chat thinks that I should potentially keep that at 20%, then we can go for it. There you go. So we're trying to keep 20% in there, I guess, for other things. I think the power is in. Yeah, the power lines are in. So we're just waiting for this thing to start going, and this is all going to kick into action. That's 99% builted. Builted is... I was going to have some poppets tonight, and I completely forgot. Now the vehicles can finally be repaired. They can't be repaired yet because not everything's been delivered yet. I guess we need to potentially change the amounts of various different things. Although it does seem relatively small quantities. Yeah, we've got a few electronics components already. Right, so that one's being constructed right now. I wonder if it'll get completely finished. Yeah. You'll need a warehouse someday? Yeah, I'm sure I will need a warehouse. But we can upgrade that later. And when I say upgrade things later, I kind of mostly mean it. 70, 71, 72, 75. Oh, this is thrilling. They're all watching a progress bar. Perhaps while you're waiting, you could all take part in the Microlandia giveaway. Fun game then. Yeah, a very small warehouse. Not like... Oh, there we go, look. So now we've got power going in. This one's at 99% for some reason. That one's at 94%. And there's a few little bits of pipe. But... looks like it's all connected with power. It is. Come on, we're running out of money. Yeah, the imports is still much bigger than the export. Substation has power, I think. Oh, the substation has no power. What? Why does the substation have no power? Is that connected? Yes. Is that connected? That's connected. Is it too far? Do I need to just set it for an import? I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not importing any energy. Yeah. I wonder why. Is it something I need to turn on? Oh, I'd have to buy from the other side. I could buy the vehicles from there. I don't see why not. Poor power connection, not the cost. You think it's a bad connection? It's in purchase mode. Max amount of energy is set to 0. There you go. Boop boop. We now have power. Oh, the pump jacks are going. Look at them go. Oh, oh, oh. Oil is building. Oil is building. We got sort of quite a few units there. Why is this not being constructed? Come on. 94%. There are apparently workers on site. We're missing mechanical components. Let the trucks roll. We're not rich yet. And there's still some pipes that are not connected. Look, there's a pipe in that tree. That pipe needs to get connected. Guess you need like 30 trucks. I mean, we could start getting the trucks ready, I guess. Seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Right. We need oil tanks. I want the largest capacity at the top, which is 17, 9, and 5. It's this one, the Mark E. You can load on the pump jacks. Meanwhile, that's a good point. That's a very good point, isn't it? It would... helicopters. No, we don't need helicopters. There we go. Buy some vehicles. And then the vehicles will... the vehicles might run out of fuel on the way in. What happens when a vehicle runs out of fuel on the way to its destination? I don't know. We were about to find out, folks. I haven't the foggiest what's going to happen here. If this massively long... I mean, I don't know if it'll just go extremely slowly to its destination. I have no idea. I mean, we've got to spend the money somehow, haven't we? Okay, so we are approximately 1/5 along this road, and they've used up a good chunk of their fuel already. Pump up the jam. Oh yes. Fantastic. Well, if they just stop and nothing happens, then this would have been potentially a waste of money. But we're going to find out. I have no idea. Here we go. It ran out of money. It ran out of fuel and it's still going. So it seems vehicles can run out of fuel if they've just started going. It's running on magic. Yeah, we're using some of our dollar to buy trucks because we just have some dollar, and buying resources from that far doesn't really make sense. So we'll use them to get oil trucks, I think. Well, that seems to be fine. Yeah, we can spray them. Yes, we can spray them. There's our convoy kicking out dirt. I have no idea how it's still going. They're halfway here already. So that's fine. They'll go load up on fuel, probably run out again. Then we can set up a line going. There's loads of fuel everywhere now. Now what we want to do now is set up our overlay to show us oil, because we're interested in that, right? So resources... it's hard to see the resources when when they're not lit up. That's uranium oxide. Oil's there. All of our pump jacks are full. I'm not sure why. I think this one's not pumping because it's got nowhere to pump to. How about planning for a university now? We haven't got the funds for that. We might need another loan. We'll have to see. Hopefully we've got some workers coming to finish these last bits. I think, yeah, there's still a couple of bits of pipe that need sorting out as well. But, in theory, if we stop importing more things, we should be alright. Right. Did that not just get workers dumped at it? Oh, there was a crane? What's that crane? Where's that crane going? Oh, it's doing work here now, apparently. It's missing mechanical components. Are we... Is there a problem with the delivery of mechanical Yeah. Let's check that our construction officers are working on these things. Well, that pipe got fixed. Yeah, they are doing it. It's just these are the last bits to be done by the looks of it. Yeah. Is the repair station stocked? The repair station now has stock of stuff. Yes. The trucks are nearly here. Oh, here we go. There's a truck full of machine components. I'm not sure how much of that we require down here, but we definitely need a bit of it, apparently. Let's see, what do we need? That's mechanical component. Is that the same thing? Where are you going? Maybe that was for this pipe. Yeah, we're having a bit of a problem there. Our trucks are coming through the centre of town on their convoy. They'll be here shortly. Yeah, there was lots of pipe. Yeah, lots of pipe to be done. Here's another one now. This one is delivering machine components over here for potentially this pipe. And I think we're so close, I'm not going to bother doing anything else. I'm going to set a line up. So we're going to go new stop here, new stop there. We're going to say unload at the customs house and at the oil field. Oh, there is nothing there to select yet. Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second. I can't explain why unemployment is so high. What, 3%? It says due to no workplace, apparently, but there are plenty of places. I think maybe it's just they can't get to a workplace. Yeah. I feel like, where are you going? It's been the catchphrase of the game, yes. Oh, there's a helicopter available, look. Looks like a sky crane vehicle. Yeah, it is. It's the S62 sky crane. Oh, here we go. We've got some workers in to finish this pipe. Are they doing this here as well? Yeah. The waffle oil fuel storage is being worked on right now. Unemployment did peak a little bit. Maybe the textiles can take more? I don't know. Oh, there we go. 100%. There is still a little bit of pipe there. Is this... Yeah, there's a pipe there and pipe there. So it's not flowing yet because it can't get in the tank because of the pipe. Yeah, it's back to 3% again, 4%. So I'm not too worried about that. I said I was going to fix this bit of road here. I will. Let's sort that out now. It's free road anyway, so deconstruction and construction's fine. Oh, it just started raining, so all the trucks started going slowly. Yay. Alright. Let's quickly sort this out. Take out the junction. Take out the bendy bits. Put the road back. Put the road back. Yeah, it's much better. I mean, it may not be a perfectly straight T-junction, but at least the main road is straight. That's the bit I care about. Yeah, unemployment seems to be bouncing a little bit, and I'm not sure why. Right, how are we looking here? It is so close. Check the vehicle repair station. It needs to cover whole truck inside? Does it? I don't know about it needing covered trucks inside. Are we getting vehicles being repaired? Let's have a look. Wear and tear, 42% on that one. Why does it need a covered truck hull inside? That doesn't make a massive amount of sense to me right now. Make sure the construction officer is still on the stuff after removing the road. Oh, I think they should be alright, but we'll double check that actually. Construction office is assigned to that. That pipe got finished. We've got oil. This has got oil. We can start shipping. Which vehicle was it? I want that one. There we are. Unload anything. Now I want to load there. Do I have to remove it and try again? Let's try again. Go. Yeah, we go. There we go. So we're loading oil. I guess it doesn't matter because it's the only thing that is there. Unloading oil. We want to do wait until loaded. And is it started? Where is it? Where's it gone? It is, I think, going to get fuel. Hang on, where are you going to? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you off to? I am really confused. Oh, it's empty. Empty on fuel. Well, hang on a minute. Why didn't it go to this fuel station that's right next to it? I have no idea. Where's it gone now? It was here a minute ago. There it is. Let's copy its schedule to the other vehicles. Right. Boop, boop, boop. Go! 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 Oh yes, into the sunset to fetch our lovely produce. It's getting fuel from a very silly spot. Indeed, I agree, chat. It definitely is, Thomas. Why? I have no idea. It's just been silly. If it's just being silly, there's not much I can do about it, is there? How much will a truckload be worth? I have no idea. We'll have a look in a minute. Right, truck's loading up. Truck can carry 17 tons. We already have 170 odd. And the current value is 760 a truck. That's not too bad. Hang on a minute. Why was that one not full loading? Oh, it's 16.9. Okay, 16.9. Let's buy some more trucks. There we go. I guess we could do with a shortcut, like across here. At some point, once we've finished the construction that we need to do. I'm not sure why that other random vehicle's off there. Where's the line list? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is showing 4 vehicles, so I'm not sure where the other vehicle's gone. Can I get more vehicles? Or am I maxed out? Yeah, I can't get any more vehicles whilst we're waiting for these other vehicles to arrive. Yeah, research I think will be next stream. Yeah. Get some sort of university in, a bit of policing maybe. Oh, here's the other truck. I've no idea why it went that way. Hopefully it never will ever again. Let's see if they can handle the load before we get too many trucks. I mean, I was thinking I'm going to need at least 10, right? There's the truck unloading there at the customs in the background. I mean, this storage is 11% full at the moment. Apparently. Still 11% full. I mean, obviously there was a surge when all of this got connected up and started coming through. Yeah. Technical University unlocks industries, party HQ, propaganda and tourism, medicine, longer lifespan. Yeah, we'll probably have to do a little bit all of that if we can. Vehicle repair station needs covered hulls to act as a tow truck for vehicles in other buildings. Ah, thank you. Let's get one of them. So, vehicle. Oh yeah, purchase new vehicles. And we need a covered hull. Why can't we get the expensive covered hull? Oh, we can. Job's a good one. There we are. It's on its way. Right, so those trucks are going backwards and forwards. We are at 10%. So we might not need any more at this rate, because that 10% seems to be holding. Are these going well? Operating without issues. 34% there. 22 there. 44 there. 35 there. 25 there. Are we limited by the amount of throughput in here? The source is not sending a resource. Apparently. I mean, it is going up. As is our money. Where are other vehicles? Are they here yet? Where are the other with the new vehicles? Are they here? I don't know where our new vehicles are. They haven't arrived yet. I just hope they don't keep going into town for fuel, because that would be terrible. Okay, Okay, that's gone up to 13. We definitely need more trucks than 4. Yeah. Is there more oil around? Maybe. I don't know. But this is just where we found one big patch. I'm a little bit confused about why these... They seem to be working all the time. Oh yeah, how's that epidemic going? An increasing number of sick citizens. It doesn't seem to be too significant. Right. Global pandemic is still not great. They're not too bad. It's fine. It's fine. It does seem to be working fine, but I'm trying to figure out... Yeah, storage is up to 12. Maybe we don't need more than 8 trucks. I mean, I've already ordered 4 more. I suppose I could rehome them. I don't know where they are, though. Oh, here they are, look. They're nearly here. Might need to redistribute these and use them for something else. Switch them for a water truck or something. And what I would ideally like to have is just one big distribution office for each area, right? They come into the city like a parade. Exactly. Oh, well, there was 4 brought in there. I think I might have ordered too many. Yes. This one can carry more, apparently. Notice how they bunch together more on the slower road and stretch apart more when they're on the faster road. That's pressure, isn't it? Distribution office is probably the first thing to research. I think so. Yeah, I think so. And get proper distribution officers, a nice technical office as well. So what we'll do is, like, we will get one of these vehicles and we'll copy the schedule to this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then, once it gets in here, I think we can start it. Launch, 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 and launch. There we go. They're all off as well. And now it's snowing again. Well, that one didn't launch. Now it is. We've still got plenty of fuel over here at the moment. We haven't got any fuel plows? Snow plows. There's no snow plows down this end of the of our game, but that's fine, I think. We're at 13%. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling we had too much. Yeah. Although the centre of town is looking pretty good. All of our citizens going around doing the things that they need to do. Snow plows are ploughing up not too bad. Not many using crossings in the very centre of town and getting the place all clogged up. I do need a load of upgrades though to the roads. Maybe that will be first next time. You think I'm making money now? I bet I am. Bet money's on the whole probably going up. Yeah, the amount of oil at this facility at the moment is down to 10%. We are now exporting double what we're importing on that side of things. That's pretty good. Centre of town needs some road upgrades, yes. I think next time we ought to do road upgrades and get the universities and stuff in and start research. But I think the main objective for today has been very profitable. It looks like it creates a certain amount of oil at the pump jack, and then that flows through. The amount of materials being transported per second is actually tiny. So tiny it doesn't register, apparently. Apparently. I don't know if that's correct or not. And also, it looks like so much oil can be waiting here. I don't know what the capacity is. 13%. I've added all of these extra new vehicles and we're still only at 13%. Yeah. Just use the extras trucks when we start refining? Yeah, we're going to do some refining. We might not do refining next time. Next time it might be improvements and connections and research and distribution. I don't know for sure, but it seems like that might be the case. Waffle oil's definitely doing well. We're back to 15%. I don't understand this, right? I added more trucks, but it still is going up. It's not enough. Surely it won't produce more with the more trucks that we got, right? There's only a certain amount of tons it will do per day. Universities and crime dealing. Yeah, I think that sounds like the priorities. Universities, crime, and road upgrades. Yeah. Oh, the snow slowed the trucks down. Good point, yes. Well, that should average out, shouldn't it? Oh, we've got more fuel being delivered. Back up to 4. I mean, we could plough this, but to be honest, it's just too much effort right now. It's too much like hard work. Oh dear. Yes, looking pretty good. With unemployment, you could add more buses to the clothing factory. Yeah. I mean, that one's nearly maxed out on workers. We could increase it slightly because we are using... I suppose we could always export it, couldn't we? Once it gets over a certain amount. We've got two buses doing that route. Although there's no unemployment, so I think we're all right. Where are our snowplows? Our snowplows are here, I think. Yeah. So these snowplows do 3 kilometers, which would be pretty much all the road networks. So I don't know where they are, but they're out there doing something. Should we get a new snowplow? Yeah, let's get another snowplow. Let's oh, why have we not got anything? Oh, there's just nothing available in that category. Okay. I think I got cheap snowplows last time. Let's see. Maybe snowplowing speed 23, 19, 21. Oh no, I got the fastest ones. Snowplowing speed. I'll get one more of them then. Right, in the technical office, you said prioritize gravel roads. Oh, I see. Mud roads, gravel roads. So let's just like max that out. And that'll be better. We did buy a new vehicle. That's going to have cost us a good bit of money. Oil start. The oil starting. Oh no, we need more police. Oh, there was a crime, and there was no police to do anything about it. Still, look. There's our statue of Gerard, the saviour of the series. Very good. Very good indeed. Things are starting to come together. I think we've avoided the financial disaster. Because all I have to do now is just take my time a little bit. And everything will be fine. It'd be interesting to see after winter and when the snow goes, how quickly the oil storage then goes back down again, because we've gained 100 people. Population started to grow a little bit. Unemployment grew a little bit. Happiness is definitely growing. Let's have a look at some of these statistics. So, happiness over the last year. Yeah, happiness is still on the rise by the looks of it. In fact, it looks like it might have shot up at some point. The graph... Oh, hang on, that's last year. I want this year. Yeah. Oh, we can look at all time. Let's look at all time. So you can see where we started and then where it all went wrong. And we are pretty much almost back up to the level where it all went wrong. So it's going up like this. Yeah. Yeah. Health, how's that doing? That's been very consistent. Health has been very... We had a blip. Not sure what that blip was. It might have been when people were dying through lack of clothes. Clothing quality. There was the massive clothing dip. So can we line that up with the health dip? No, I don't think we can. Something else happened there, I think. But there was a big clothing dip. Was that where the happiness dip happened? Yeah, I think it was. Alcohol addiction is... It went up a lot, and it seems to be sloping off now. I think that's with the maturity. Culture is shooting up. Sports and enjoyment, shooting up. Fantastic. Then if we look at the economy, and we look at the import and export. If we look at last month, we imported 12 grand's worth of resources, exported 26, and we had a sum of plus 12. That's last month, right? So if we look at this year so far, because we're towards the end of the year, it's not good over the over the grand scheme of it. But that's because we spent a lot on vehicles, right? We spent a lot on vehicles. But that's okay. That's fine. No church, or is it too early? Oh, it's too early. There's plenty of things that we do need. We just haven't got yet. Yeah, this is what is this? Stream number 6. And it's been a gentle start to a playthrough, because this is not only my first playthrough, but it's on full realistic mode, right? There is a lot of map to cover here, right? A lot of map. And all we have is our starting building zone, our starter city, a basic textile thing, and some oil. But we've got a lot to do. It'd be quite nice, potentially, to replicate this. Maybe over here. So we have like 2 worker nodes, and then we can do some other things. I don't know. Snowplows are definitely not keeping up with things. But they're trying. And we have 3 of them now, where we only had 2 previously. Looks like one of the garbage trucks isn't doing too bad. That is a big one. What's the situation here with the oil? We're up to 21%. But I think, like you was saying, I think that's due to the snow. And this is quite poorly ploughed. Quite poorly ploughed indeed. Unemployment seems to be peaking up every now and then. I wonder if it's anything to do with the heating plant closing when it's warm enough. Because I can't think of anything else like going up and down. That little diagonal mud road between the two paved roads gets me for some reason. What, you mean this one? The one that the buses use to shortcut that corner? Or do you mean somewhere over here? We've got quite a few bits that need upgrading. We've got loads that need upgrading. And we will definitely do some upgrading next time. That is for sure. Looks like the winter might be starting to pull. Oh, it's the end of December. It'll be nice to get the kind of export stats of December. Police didn't arrive at a building. There was a crime over here. Somebody was doing something naughty. Also, I think there's some path over here that's not connected yet. I have no idea. It's just a piece of path by itself. Yes. Snow-free gravel roads. We're going to get to 1965. Cool, yeah. That'll be good. Right. What we like with the storage, 18%. More unloading, more money coming in. Nearly the end of the day. There we are, it's January 1st. And in December, we did import 10,000's worth of goods. But we also exported 24,000. Are we still not? Oh, we're not in the right game mode. There we go. Anyway, you haven't had the music for a while, have you? Or the pop-ups for the giveaways. We are going to do the giveaway before the end of the stream. Build your shortcut road to help shorten the oil route. Yeah, we're going to do road upgrades next time. We are. But I want to look at these statistics first. So over the last month, which will have been December, we imported 10,000 of something. Let's see. It was mostly fuel, food, and electronics. For next time, you suggest building a sawmill? No. I think once we get roads sorted and police and research, I think our next step should be turning some of this oil into fuel, because fuel is our biggest cost right now, right? So if we can eliminate that fuel cost and also export something that's more valuable than oil, then that's going to raise the whole thing up. That's going to raise the whole game. So that was one of the biggest costs. But if we go back to whatever we were looking at, we managed to export 14,000 worth of oil and 8,000 worth of clothes and some gravel as well, right? And also we exported some hazardous waste. So, as long as we don't build anything, we're up in the money. We're stable. Oil refinery is a big task, though. I know, but I think it will be worth it, right? I think it's going to be our first biggest task. But, folks, you will have to wait until next time for that. Let's end that live giveaway and find out who won. And the winner is... Fantastic! Waffle, not only did you get your name in the game tonight, but you also won a game. Congratulations to you. You'll get an email with a link to claim your prize, and after 25 days, if you don't claim your prize, it will go back into the prize pool. Yeah, you've got picked twice tonight. Lucky you indeed. And of course, we'll be doing more giveaways and more gameplay all very soon. Now remember, this Wednesday, I will be live streaming again and will be continuing my custom theme hospital challenge. And apparently there's a doctor shortage on Wednesday, so that's going to be tricky. and we will be back on Friday for our penultimate Season 12 live Let's Play of Open TTD. If all goes to plan, you'll also have a video on Wednesday, and then we'll see you soon. Wednesday is also the Eclipse. That's right. So the Eclipse time in the UK is right before the live stream. So you should have plenty of time to go watch the Eclipse, enjoy it, and come to the live stream afterwards. Now, remember, folks, don't look straight at the sun. Please find out a way to enjoy the Eclipse safely. I look forward to hearing your stories as we play Theme Hospital. Is it in the Netherlands? I think you get a little bit in the Netherlands, but only maybe 70 or 60% totality. In the UK, we're getting 90% totality across most of the UK. It's going to be pretty good, and we're not going to have another one like that for many years to come. But that's going to be all tonight. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. And if I don't see you before, I will see you all on Wednesday. Take care, and have a good night. And thank you very much, everybody. Goodbye.